Fiddle 2, you have a lot of work to do. Haha. You get a lot of harmony parts in the Kerfunken jig and woodcock set, and so I'm going to go over those with you now. Really, in the first tune in the Kerfunken jig, you play a harmony part in the first A part, you play a harmony part in the first B part. You do get melody at rehearsal mark 3, and then at rehearsal mark 4 you're back to harmony. So having sheet music out in front of you is totally fine at class. This video is just going to help you to kind of put it all together. So you have a really important introduction to this set, and you'll notice that this little idea you play in the opening comes back again later when we get to the second tune. So we're going to play a backwards D arpeggio followed by a backwards G arpeggio, and it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G arpeggio. Back to D, G, another D, and what it means when it says a few and more means maybe only 1 or 2 players will play the first 2 bars, and then a couple players will join for the next 2 bars, and then a couple players will join for the next 2 bars, and then everybody's playing where it says all. Okay, so that comes up again later. Rehearsal mark 1 is still based on those same arpeggios, exactly the same arpeggios. So the only thing we have to look at is bar number 23, which is the ending, and I'm going to go to an F sharp, and I'm going to play. Shrimpy fingers. For me to play a high 3rd finger on the G string looks like that. It's really far for me. It might not be for you. So that's a high 3rd finger C sharp on the G string. Okay, do that one more time. Ready, go. Beautiful. Okay, so that takes us to rehearsal mark 2. And rehearsal mark 2, you are lining up with fiddle 3, you're playing the same rhythm. So here's what rehearsal mark 2 sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Long bows here, circle bow, backward scale. Repeat. Circle bow, backward scale. Okay, so that's rehearsal mark 2 for fiddle 2. At rehearsal mark 3, you're playing melody. So you can run on over to that other video and learn the melody there if you need to. And then rehearsal mark 4 is our fun final B part of Kerfunken jig. So I'm going to go down to finger 1 on the G string is called A, and I'm going to play really long bows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, back to 2nd finger, and a high 3 C sharp. Okay, now look out here. I have a funny rhythm and I have a low 1 that I have to play. I'll get my other fingers out of the way. Starting on a B 2nd finger, I have low 1, 1. I'll do that part again. I'm starting on a 2nd finger and I'm playing low 1, 1. So that little section there you might want to have a peek at. Okay, and that takes us to rehearsal mark 5. This is a transition into our 2nd tune. So rehearsal mark 5, I have those arpeggios again, but this time the arpeggios are slightly different. So I'm starting with a G arpeggio, and then a C arpeggio, G, C, G again, C, one last time, And then we are into the second tune, which is called the woodcock. So in the woodcock, you have a little bit of a mixed up part here. So you're starting with the melody. Harmony. Okay, so that's just a parallel harmony there. So it sounds like this. Then you go back to the melody. Harmony. So that second ending goes. All right, so that section repeats, always mixing melody and harmony. That takes us to rehearsal mark 7, or bar number 70. And again, here you have a little bit of a mixed up part. So we're starting with the melody. E. My little D scale up. Harmony. Okay, so that little middle bit goes. Then you go back to melody. Here's the harmony. Okay, so that's how this little part works at rehearsal mark 7. And that pattern just keeps repeating over and over and over. All right, rehearsal mark 8 is the same as what we've played before. And rehearsal mark 9, you get the melody. Etc. So you are the lead players there. Just a note about those arpeggios. Notice I'm going to the open E string. Could you play finger 4 there? Absolutely. If you can play it in tune. So we just don't want. Okay, so only play that 4th finger if you know you can reach it. Beautiful. Okay, have lots of fun with this. This set will sound amazing when it's all put together. And I'll see you at Folk Band.